Hello there, PLAYtheGAME, it's PTG here, and I am going to be reading you a thing, and it's to do with the Call of Duty Black Ops 2 Zombies, and just before I go into that, I would like to mention that we have a new site, which is going up. We've been working on it for about a month or two now, and it's going to have lots of news on it, going to have everything to do with zombies, and it'll be there as soon as we get it, which is usually like before anyone else. It's called PlayTheGameNews.com. Just play the game news in the usual way of spelling it, no Z for the news because we're not idiots. But PlayTheGameNews.com. Go there, make an account, check it out. We've got lots of stuff on there. Let me know if you'd like it with some comments, and go on there and comment on the articles and stuff. But this thing, Call of Duty Black Ops 2, Zombies grows with story-driven campaign, 8-player versus mode. All new transit and grief modes deliver biggest Call of Duty zombies yet. So scrolling down to this, I'll just read it out for you in how it's said. So here we go. Treyarch's enduringly popular Zombies gameplay mode will return in its third major iteration in Call of Duty Black Ops 2, delivering the biggest, most substantial take on the co-op mode ever. What began as an Easter egg in Call of Duty World at War is now a fully fledged game mode with its own narrative and its own unique competitive multiplayer. Zombies in Black Ops 2 will boast new playable characters, new special zombies, and new weaponry, some of it based on the future tech of the game's 2025 setting. Treyarch also promises guns familiar to zombie fans, plus some new zombie weaponry. Much of that is still to be officially revealed, though the Black Ops 2 Zombies trailer released today is packed with hints of Treyarch's new offerings. We did do a breakdown of this trailer, which is either up already or will be up. I'll put a link in the description to it, so check it out and have a look. And when it says guns familiar to the zombie fans, it means Black Ops's guns and possibly World at War guns, because we've seen the Olympia, and we've seen maybe the Galil and probably a few others, so that's very, very nice and very, very exciting. Treyarch says the evolution of zombies, especially its new competitive multiplayer mode, has been driven by the Call of Duty community. One of the things our community has told us is that they love the game, but they want to play it in different ways, said Treyarch studio head Mark Lamia at a press event this week. In addition to classic survival mode, in which players will fend off waves of the undead, 2 additional zombie modes will ship with Black Ops 2. Now, Transit is Zombies' new story-based campaign set in an expansive world for players to explore. It's massive, Lamia said. He would say that, wouldn't he? Describing an open-area game world with interconnected zones. As we've seen in the trailer, you can go to different places and all kinds of things. Players will have access to transportation, the fortified bus seen in Zombies mode's first trailer, to travel from map to map. The bus provides players with shelter, and Treyarch says, but it's also a confined space, so it comes with its own issues. Players will be able to fight on the bus as it transports the team. They'll also be able to get off the anti-zombies bus, go out into the fog to explore and search for new items and new dangers. These items are probably going to be like attachments and parts for like cars and possibly perk machines and just random bits and bobs to make it a little bit more apocalypsy and turn into a bit more of a scavenger kind of thing. Lamia said transit mode will feature player-created items, buildables that can be used as weapons or a means of defense. Black Ops 2 Zombies' new trailer shows DIY assault shields, which, like their Black Ops 2 multiplayer equivalents, can be planted to provide mobile cover. In Transit, players will be able to piece together the cooperative multiplayer mode storytelling. Lamia hinted that the plot of Zombies mode in Black Ops 2 will tie back into the fiction of the Moon map released last year for the original Call of Duty Black Ops. If you played Moon, the actions you had there may have some impact on what happened in Black Ops 2 Zombies, Lamia said, implying that players will be battling the undead in a post-apocalyptic world born by decisions from Treyarch's previous Zombies mode. Also new is Grief, a new competitive mode that pits humans versus zombies, nicknamed 4Z4 mode by Lamia. In a last team standing battle for survival, in Grief players can't directly shoot each other to kill the opposing team, only zombies can take out the teams of humans. But you can make their lives harder, Lamia teased, adding that the mode is built on the foundation of griefing, which is player harassment game mechanics that give it its name. Grief will be playable in matches of 2 to 8 players in various team sizes. As in Survival, players will control teams comprising of agents from 2 United States government agencies, the CIA and the CDC. The 4 playable characters seen in transit appear to be unique to that game mode. So the 4 playable characters that we saw in the trailer are going to be like the traditional way that we have played, whereas the government agents are going to be for the competitive things, which is new to Black Ops 2. Treyarch says it will implement features of Black Ops 2's standard multiplayer into Zombies competitive and cooperative mode, including skill-based matchmaking and custom game options. Custom zombie games will permit players to choose their starting round, opt for a headshots-only difficulty mode, and disable magic items, which would be perk machines, pack-a-punches, mystery box, and those kind of things. There's still more to be revealed about Black Ops 2, including new details that will be unveiled later this week. Call of Duty Black Ops 2 will be released for PlayStation 3, PC, and Xbox 360 on November 13th, and a Wii U version is going to be around when Wii U actually launches, which God knows when that's going to be. But that's the whole article. It's really, really interesting. I'll put a link in the description so that you can read it for yourselves. I think it's really, really interesting that they are trying to make it, they're trying to expand it a little bit so it's not just designed for one player, because if you look at maps like Ascension and Call of the Dead, the only ways to really go about it would be to loop, and there's like no difficulty in it whatsoever for the advanced zombie players like myself and the rest of us that play the game. But it is nice that they are making it a bit more open, so it's not easy for everyone, but you can make it as difficult as possible for the special few who are amazing at the game. So, thank you all for watching. I would like to hear your thoughts on this in the comments section. If you would be so kind as to like the video, that would be very, very nice. And that's all from me, so thank you very much, and I will see you next video. Goodbye.